Hello, certified teachers. Welcome to this week's Acro Mini, your bite-sized workshop on the hottest acro topics. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and we'll do our best to answer those for you. And if you know another certified teacher who should hear about today's topic, be a friend, tag them right now and let them know we're here. Teachers, do you have students who are on the path to completing all 12 exam levels with Acrobatic Arts? Or would you like to know more about the benefits beyond the obvious to that journey for your students? Today, we're thrilled to bring you a special presentation with Acrobatic Arts Company Principal Sandra Elliott, focused on the graduate program. Now, this is a very special and exciting program designed for students who have conquered all 12 levels of the AcroDance exams and are ready to pursue their certified teacher status. Sandra has been with Acrobatic Arts since its inception. She is an examiner, course conductor to many, She is an examiner, course conductor, and what I wanted to say is that she's a contributor to many of our Acrobatic Arts programs, including Module 1, the graduate program, the PIN program, the adjudicator certification for AcroDance, and facilitates examiner training, seriously, just to name a few. And so you are in good hands. We're going to welcome Sandra, and I'm going to queue up this presentation. So just give me a quick moment to get all the bells and whistles working here.
Thank you, Carolyn, and thank you to Acrobatic Arts for having me on today. Hi, everybody. I'm super excited to be here with you today to talk to you about the details about our exciting graduate study program. So we're going to take a look at what the program consists of and what will be your responsibility as a mentor if you choose to put dancers into this program. So what is the Acrobatic Arts Graduate Study Program? Well, it's the culmination of our exam syllabus for dancers. Once dancers have completed all of the levels of the Acrobatic Arts syllabus, they have the opportunity to enter the graduate study program. Once graduates have successfully completed the graduate study program, they will be awarded with the Acrobatic Arts Module 2 teacher certification. So how you had to do it in 3 different steps, our Module 1, our aerial back handspring and course, and then also our Module 2 course, your dancers will be able to do this graduate study program. It'll take approximately a year for them to complete, but they will come out with that Module 2 teacher certification. So requirements in order to enroll in the graduate study program: they must have a Module 2 certified teacher acting as their mentor. They must have access to a computer with internet connection, and they must be 18 of age or older at the time of the practical exam. So the program content comes in a variety of ways. So number 1, it's going to come in online studies. There is going to be a 3-part online study that is the graduate program, similar to what a written exam would be. There's going to be assignments within that. And then there's also the Module 1 and the Module 2 online study that must be completed. So if you've taken your Module 1, Module 2 recently, you would remember that you took an online study prior to coming to the course itself. So those 2 online studies must also be completed by the graduate. And graduates will receive results and feedback after completing each part of the online study. So our Part 1 and our Part 2 and our Part 3. There is also a practical exam. Graduates must pass the online practical exam, which will happen with me, and the graduates will receive results and feedback after the completion of their practical exam. Then, depending on how they do in that practical exam, they will be assigned some practical hours. So those practical hours must also be completed in order to get full certification. And as I mentioned, the program will take approximately 1 year. They must complete all of those parts within 1 year of the registration date. So we're just going to take a quick look into the Part 1 study of our online study, just to give you a little bit of an idea of how it's set up and what they can expect to see and what you can expect to see within these online studies. When the online study is first opened up, there are a couple of ways to navigate through the online study. One is to use the arrows points that we have at the base of each screen or slide, and the other way is to use the index here at the side. So this tab opens up an index, a sidebar, and whoever is working in the online study will be able to navigate this way as well. So basically all of the information that is within these online studies, there are 3 parts in the graduate program. Those 3 parts will cover all of the information that you have experienced through the Module 1 and the Module 2 teaching course. So the next section in this particular online study is the anatomy section. I'm going to open this up just so that we see different ways of learning through the program. So there's obviously written text, there's going to be pictures, there's also videos. So this video is a dancer that's showing us how to place the elbows correctly when they have hyperextension so that they can develop the muscle strength to be able to align the joints safely. So we'll just take a quick peek at this one. Now she's going to practice turning them in, and what does that feel in her muscles to activate those triceps and be in the correct alignment. Okay, we've got several other sections here. I'm just going to open up the cardio section. In each of these sections, there's going to be a section where the graduate has assignments to do. And this is an assignment where they will be creating a warm-up, and they will have the choice to do it in a written format where they can put it into the text box here, or they can video themselves teaching the cardio warm-up or doing the cardio warm-up, and they can upload that file here. So there's lots of different ways of learning throughout the course. We have our fundamental skills. I'm just going to show you quickly the assignments in here, just to show you the different types of assignments that we have. There's the fill in the blank or listing, and then we also have multiple choice and true and false. In the spotting review, in those, we're going to be reviewing spotting on why we spot and the reasons to do that and how to spot. As well, we're going to have these assignments where the dancer or the graduate is going to upload a video of them spotting a different skill. So in this case, this is a straight handstand that they're spotting. And then they'll be able to do some self-reflection by filling out this chart. And of course, you will be observing them and giving them feedback as well. So we also have a strength section, and we also have a practical exam information section. So this section is going to give them all of the information that they need in order to get ready for their practical exam. So that's just an insight on what happens or what is included in each of the online studies. As I mentioned, each of those subject areas that you learned in Module 1 and Module 2, those are all covered within these 3 parts. And of course, being supported by you as the graduate is going to be assisting with classes with you and helping and shadowing and making sure that they fully understand all the hows to teach and the what's to teach. So some additional supporting material that our graduates will have access to throughout the duration of the time that they are working on the program. They are going to be provided with access to our AcroDance Resource Center, as well as access to the manual on their account. And this is just another quick reminder as to where they're going to find that Module 1 and the Module 2 online study. Okay. So if you're considering being a mentor for this program and you want to know a little bit about what's entailed, so as a mentor, you will be responsible to have the graduate assisting under you in a level appropriate class. So in the first section of the program, they will need to be assisting levels that are a little bit lower in the level scale of our syllabus. And then as we work through the course, they will need to have exposure and experience with working with dancers that are in a little bit higher levels of our syllabus. Okay. So they will be shadowing you. You will have them shadow you and lead sections of the class plan. All of that is set out for you in supporting materials that I will provide to you, as well as within the online studies themselves. It'll tell them exactly what they need to do and when. You will also be providing the graduate with instructions on the how to teach that I just mentioned. And these kind of things include not only the syllabus skills, exactly what to teach, what the techniques are of that, and how to use progressions, what are the progressions, safe spotting techniques, creating lesson plans, making sure they understand about safety in the classroom, understanding a little bit about child development and how to teach different age groups. That'll be facilitated through you. Filling out and submitting 2 mentor evaluations. So after part 2 of their online study, you will be receiving a form that you will need to fill out in order to have the dancer or have the graduate move on to part 3. And then at the end of part 3, there will also be a second mentor evaluation that you will need to submit. And that will be, again, the same evaluation form, but provided to you through me. And then you will also assist in the preparation for those graduates to be ready for their practical exam. So if this seems like a program that you would love to have your dancers or your graduates participate in, you want to make sure that you get started in the right way. The very first thing you want to make sure of is to ensure that all exam levels have been completed. So from primary all the way through pre-professional 3, those exams must be completed by the graduate. And if for some reason the graduates started partway through, like let's say they were, by the time you implemented exams into your studio, you started dancer A at level 3, they would then need to go back and do primary level 1 and level 2. So just a reminder that they can do that at any time while they're working through their exams. And more than one exam can be done in a session, and they don't need to be done in order or by a certain age. So you have a lot of flexibility to ensure that your graduates get those levels completed. And then once you have all of that in place and you know that your graduate has done each of those exam levels, then you would contact me at principal@acrobaticarts.com and we would get you started. In those exam levels, the graduates must complete each exam with highly commended or higher as a result. If there are any exams in that leveled syllabus that we have that they did not complete it at a highly commended or higher, then you can just contact me and I will give you some options for that dancer. So that kind of brings us to the end of this quick little mini. That's just a quick little insight into what our graduate program is all about. If you have any questions about them, you can send it to me. We also have an FAQ sheet on our website under Programs for Dancers and under Student Exams. So if you go through those 2 pages on our website, you will see a link to some frequently asked questions about our program, and you might find your answers there. Also, just another reiteration of the fact that dancers going through this program, they will be fully certified at a Module 2 level, so their Module 2 teacher certification, and it's a great way for them to complete their teacher training through you, under you, at their home studio without needing to necessarily travel to go to these different teacher certification courses. So it's one more option for our dancers to become fully certified with Acrobatic Arts. I hope you enjoyed this quick little session on what the graduate program is all about, and I hope to hear from you and see your dancers working through this program. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sandra, for that presentation. Teachers, I put some links, as Sandra had mentioned, in the comment section for you, so you can feel free to peruse that information. But as Sandra said, you can reach out to her directly at her email address. What an incredible program and incentive for dancers who have gone through all 12 levels or who have aspirations to do so. Obviously, this is for students that are committed to our exams and studios that are committed to our exams. If you would like more information about starting your studio and your students on our exam program, please do reach out to us at admin@acrobaticarts.com. I'll put some additional links and resources for our exams, not only in the comments, not only that in the comments, but also some more information about the graduate program that can help you incentivize your students and give them some firsthand look into other students who have done the graduate program to see what that's all about. So thank you, teachers, for being here. We really do appreciate your support. If you have any questions, please add them to the comments or reach out, as I said, to Sandra. Thank you again, teachers. See you again next time. Bye.